What's up, you guys? This is Bryce, and today we're going to talk about how I turned my $5,000 investment on a single family home into $40,000 a year on Airbnb. So let's do it. So here is the property, my first property on Airbnb, and there are several points that I'm going to go into today on how you can also do the same thing for yourself, and I'll show you step by step. So hang around for the whole video. Smash that like button for me so that YouTube knows that I'm doing these videos and the word can get out and other people can use it. Subscribe if you like this kind of content. I go into house hacking, talking about small business and paying down debt, and I do share a video each week on it. House hacking is the idea of having a home or property and leveraging that either short-term, long-term, or even event-based for receptions or something, so that you can have the mortgage be paid for you and have an investment that's coming back to you. If you want to check out my other video on how I bought my first duplex, I can show you how I did that, did some house hacking, rented out the basement to 3 college students that paid most of the mortgage for me. Now let's get into how I did this Airbnb and the different things that you're going to need to know so that you can do the same thing for yourself. First of all, you're going to need to do research in your area on Airbnb. And so I'll show you just a little bit briefly on how you can do that. Okay, so you're going to want to go to airbnb.com and look in your specific area. Now for me, it's Queen Creek, Arizona. And so let's go ahead and look at Queen Creek stays. And we're looking at about 300 plus stays in Queen Creek, Arizona. I'm going to show you how to narrow this down so that you can figure out if the place that you have, maybe you already have a property you're thinking about Airbnb, or you want to buy a property in that area. Definitely do the research before you buy, so you can know what you're going to be getting and what is currently being booked. So we're definitely going to want to come in here and do some filters, and we're going to actually want to do some dates as well. So today is the 3rd of September. So for the date, we're going to put in here, let's put in next month. We'll put in October, Tuesday through Saturday. And yep, that looks good. That looks good. We'll search that. And then we're going to go into filters right here, and we're going to put in the type of house that you're looking for, that you want to have. And we do want the entire house. I believe it's already set to that. Okay, 37 stays. Great. So we've narrowed it down pretty good. If you want, you can even get more, somewhere like 50 to even 100 stays. And that's based on the map as well as the dates that you're looking at. So I'm just going to do the regular 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Good. And 14 stays. Let's check them out. So this would be like your competition, and you can kind of see these. There's probably other places that are already booked in this area, but let's look at this beautiful Queen Creek home. So this is your first step. You're going to be doing research, and quite a bit of it, because you want to know what people are wanting in that area, and to see what is currently booking. And so you can kind of see what's going on here. Superhost, they got quite a few reviews, and which that's good to look for. And if you come to, we're going to want to look at what they already have booked. So it looks like they already have a week booked right here, and that's open. Let's go backwards. Yeah, so it looks like so September 3rd is right here. They've already got this whole place booked. If someone else is booking it, or if they're booking it out for themselves, you kind of don't know that, but if you look at enough properties, you'll find out that these are bookings. These people are on Airbnb to have it hosted on Airbnb, and they make money when they do it. And so if it's an average of 150 per night, you'll find out what you're going to be getting per month. If we just pull that up here. Now, if this did book out, sometimes there's discounts. And we're just going to 30 days. So 4,500 could be the gross that they're going to get. And the cleaning fee and everything is separate. If you're super into this, you're going to watch many more videos on the specifics. But you'll get an idea of what you might be able to bring in and what you might be able to bring in if you don't get all 30 days booked. Like if you got maybe half of that. So we'll divide that by 2. And that you'd be bringing in. So if your mortgage is $1,500 to $2,000, then that's still something you could be able to play with if it's 50% occupancy. And you should kind of base yourself on 50% occupancy, and anything extra you'll just get a take home. So that's the idea. You can play with that with many other properties. I'm going to skip on to the next point. After you do your research, you need to look at your investment. How much do you have to invest in a property? Do you already own the property? Or do you want to maybe find a property that somebody wants to let you put onto Airbnb? Another channel you should check out is Airbnb Automated with Sean. He can show you a lot of ways to be able to do a lease option for a property. He doesn't own most of his properties, and he does very well on Airbnb, 6-figure business. I've watched his videos a lot, as well as STR University, or Short-Term Rental University, another great channel here on YouTube. Both those channels have really helped me get to where I am there on Airbnb. So thank you guys for that. I appreciate it. So after you know what kind of property you have, now it's about what are you going to put into the property. Now, the property that I had already had paint and carpet, and so it was already looking nice, and we've been living there for a while, and we're just looking for a change, get out of the city a little bit. Make sure anything you purchase, you keep record of. I would recommend, if you're going to run this as a business, to run it from a business bank account, so that all the taxes and everything can be done easily after that. So so you go in, you do the fix-ups, you make it look nice, and you hire either a professional photographer to come in. I'd say they'd be worth the money, a couple $100 to come in and take really nice photos. And I'll show you right here these photos. They just look really crisp, really good. It looks like a good experience. And the yellow cactus is the theme for this home. So you can see we had this made custom. We hung this up ourselves, painted the whole thing ourselves. This is IKEA furniture right here. This is a fold-out bed. Bought these on Amazon, and so lots of great stuff that you can do. Bought a purple bed, which those beds are amazing. And these photos just look really crisp, really good. Great place for a family to come, even 2 families. It's 5 different bedrooms. Hire someone to take some really good photos, unless you could take your own photos good yourself. And the next one is management. Are you going to self-manage the property, or are you going to hire a property management company? Now, with the self-manage, that's going to be quite a bit of work. You might be able to hire a cleaner to be able to do it. And you might be able to pay them, their rate. And if you do a property manager, they're going to handle everything for you. The cleaning, making sure nothing's stolen. If anything is broken, they're going to be showing up and having the tenant, short-term tenant, pay for it. So we did have a window break. Just one of the kids was throwing a rock around, and we had the window replaced, and that was paid for by the tenant, which is another nice thing with a short-term rental. Figure out a couple of different reasons why you're going to be doing Airbnb. Do your research, get your property ready, and then keep it managed and keep tips for how to keep the experience good, how to keep reviews coming in good. And yeah, our property, this property just booked so well. We only had 3 weeks that wasn't booked because of COVID. Again, those were booked, but Airbnb allowed them to cancel, which is okay. But this property is done really well for us. We hope it's going to continue to do very well for us. And also, we do have it managed, and that works for us. Think about what decision is going to be best for you. Anyways, guys, I really enjoy doing these videos. If you like these kinds of videos, make sure to subscribe, turn the bell notification on so you know when I drop another video. I post videos weekly on business, paying down debt, house hacking, and sometimes some tech reviews there to help you use technology to your benefit. So really quick before we end, here's a little bonus. When you're doing an Airbnb, you can find ways to get furniture very cheaply from a rent-a-center, depending on if you're iffy, if the Airbnb is going to be working for you or not. And if it doesn't work, you're only out a couple of months worth of rent on those products, and you can go and give that back. Okay, so thanks for watching, and comment below which type of property you're most interested in Airbnb, and maybe what area. I'd be interested to know where you guys are coming from and where you guys are gonna start, and maybe give me some tips on other videos that I can do to describe how I've done it. So thanks so much. Smash that like button for me. Give me a like before you leave, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks, guys.